Okay, so let's talk about one of the biggest fears pregnant women and their partners have. You're in the car, contractions suddenly go from manageable to unbearable. Your body starts pushing, and suddenly you realize this baby is not waiting until you get to the hospital. First of all, this happens more often than people think. In this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what to do if your baby comes before you make it to the hospital. My name is Jamie. I'm a midwife. I've been attending births for over a decade. Now, before anybody panics, I actually want this video to reduce fear, because most of the time babies come quickly, everything is perfectly fine. Birth is not automatically an emergency just because it happens fast. A lot of moms are trying to balance laboring at home long enough that they don't get sent home from the hospital for not being far enough along. Or maybe their first labor was 30 hours, so they assume this one will be 2, and then suddenly baby number 2 is coming in 2 hours flat. And second babies especially can come sneaky fast because your body has done it before and it remembers how to do it. Your tissues are more agreeable, the cervix works much more efficiently, and because of that, moms don't realize how quickly labor is progressing. Sometimes what kicks in is the fetal ejection reflex, and this is one of the coolest things the human body does. The fetal ejection reflex is basically an involuntary surge during labor where the body starts pushing the baby on its own. It's your body literally taking over. And honestly, that's because your body is doing exactly what it was designed to do. Now, obviously, most of us still want medical support and, of course, safe conditions. But understanding this reflex can actually help reduce panic if labor suddenly becomes extremely intense. So let's talk about what to actually do if the baby is coming before you're going to make it to the hospital. First, do not try to hold the baby in. I know people joke about crossing their legs and waiting till you get to the hospital, but if your body is involuntarily pushing, it can actually cause more harm to try to keep the baby in. So instead, focus on slowing your breathing and staying calm. If you're driving, pull over somewhere safe, call 911, and put them on speakerphone. Then, your job becomes surprisingly simple. Support the baby. That's it. If the baby's head is coming, you can put your hand gently there to help support the baby, but do not pull on them. Usually the head comes first, then the shoulders, followed by the rest of the body. And yes, babies can look a little shocking at first. They may be purple, they'll probably be slimy, and they may not cry right away. All of that can be completely normal. Once the baby is born, the most important things to do are bring the baby skin to skin, dry the baby well, and keep the baby warm. One of the most important things is temperature regulation. If the baby isn't crying right away, you can gently stimulate the baby by rubbing them or drying them off. You can grab my quick birth guide down below where this is all spelled out, including what to expect if there's a complication and what to keep on hand just in case. Unless emergency services tell you otherwise, leave the cord alone. Don't tug on it and don't try to rush the delivery of the placenta. If baby is crying, breathing, and pinking up, all of these signs are incredibly reassuring that baby is transitioning well. And honestly, a lot of accidentally unassisted births are relatively calm once the initial panic has settled. I think one reason this fear hits pregnant women especially hard is because modern birth culture makes women feel like birth is only safe if it happens in a hospital under perfect conditions. Throughout history, women have given birth in all kinds of places, quickly, unexpectedly, sometimes before help arrived, and our bodies are incredibly capable. That doesn't mean ignore medical care, that doesn't mean don't be prepared, but it does mean that your body is not helpless. So if you're pregnant and this is one of your fears, preparation is the antidote to panic. Knowing what's happening physiologically changes everything. If you've had a super fast labor or an accidental car birth, let me know in the comments below because sometimes these stories are wild. If you're pregnant and looking for more pregnancy, birth, or postpartum info, hit subscribe now.